readers, Miss Tapia here. I hope that you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at home. For the next couple of weeks, we're going to be doing a different kind of learning, but the fun thing about it is that you get to work with all three teachers, the first grade team. Miss Estevez will be doing the reading piece, Miss Price will be teaching math, and I will be working with all of you for writing. I'm so excited to be doing so. So we get to start a new unit this week, and I can't wait to present that to you. All right, friends, since we're all going to be working together, I decided to share this quote with you. Teamwork makes the dream work. And so for the remainder of the school year, we're going to be working together, room 114, 115, and 116. And we definitely need to work as a team to help our brains grow and to become ready for second grade. There are some things that you are going to need for this lesson. Your materials are your writing journal, so make sure you have that, and a pencil. That is what you will need today. All right, well, you all know that we always have a goal, and what is it that we're trying to learn at the end of this lesson, okay? So I'm gonna read the goal twice, 2 times. I can learn what an opinion is. I can listen and discuss the author's opinion. I can learn what an opinion is. I can listen and discuss the author's opinion. All right, first graders, now is your turn. Can you please repeat back to me what our goal is today for writing? Awesome, first graders. Let's go ahead and continue on. Well, before we left school, we were learning about different animals. We were reading books and researching on Pebble Go for different kinds of facts. All right, let's remind ourselves what a fact is. Something that can be proven true, always true, and you get this from different sources, like a photograph, text, or the internet. I read a book to room 116 that was about sharks, all about sharks. And in that book, I learned that sharks have gills. That is a true fact. And here's a diagram below to show that the shark has gills. But if we go back to our goal here, it says we're going to learn what an opinion is, okay? So I would like you to take a second and think about what's an opinion. All right, here we go. An opinion is something that tells you how someone feels, thinks, or believes about something. All right. An example that I'm going to give you today is that purple is the best color. That's my opinion. That's how I feel about the purple color. Now, you might not agree with me, and that's okay, because again, it is my opinion. So we all have different opinions about different things. But today, we're going to be listening to a poem to figure out what is the author's opinion, okay? How does the author feel or think about what they're going to share with us in a poem today? So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next part of our lesson. We're going to read the poem called Vegetables, okay? Vegetables here, I have a picture that shows different kinds of vegetables that you can find at the store, maybe at home, different kind of vegetables that you have ate before. At school, you know, we have our vegetable bar where you can pick up different vegetables to eat. But for right now, your job is to listen to the poem, okay? And I'm gonna read the poem 2 times. All right, here we go. Eat your vegetables, clean your plate. Eat your vegetables, veggies are great. String beans, broccoli, lettuce and peas, squash and Brussels sprouts. More corn, please. Cucumbers, eggplant, beets and tomatoes, celery, carrots, spinach and potatoes, radishes, cauliflower, cabbage and cress, peppers and onions, asparagus, yes, black beans, lima beans, soybeans too. Eat your veggies, they're good for you. Okay? I'm going to read it one more time. And again, your job is to listen to the poem right now. Eat your vegetables. Clean your plate. Eat your vegetables. Veggies are great. String beans, broccoli, lettuce and peas, squash and Brussels sprouts. More corn, please. Cucumbers, eggplant, beets and tomatoes, celery, carrots, spinach and potatoes, radishes, cauliflower, cabbage and cress, peppers and onions, asparagus, yes, black beans, lima beans, soybeans too. Eat your veggies, they're good for you. Okay, now that we've read the poem 2 times, I want you to just take it all in and think about what you heard in the poem, because we're going to be answering some questions next. Okay, while we're answering some questions next, you are used to turning and talking to a partner in the classroom, but you don't have some of your friends at home to be sharing your ideas, but that is okay, because you can share your ideas to another family member, or your stuffy, your favorite stuffy, or your pet. I decided to share my ideas today with my pet, so you'll see me sharing my ideas with Coco, my dog, today. But here's the first question that I want you to think about in your brain first. What is the author's opinion about vegetables? And remember, an opinion tells how someone feels about something. Okay, so how does the author feel about vegetables? What is their opinion about vegetables? So take a second to think about that. And when you have an idea, show me a silent thumb. All right. Now we're going to get ready to share our idea with a family member, a stuffy, or our pet. Now I want you to use the sentence stem. The author's opinion is. I'm going to repeat that one more time. The author's opinion is. Go ahead and share with your partner, family member, your pet, or your stuffy really quick about what the author's opinion is. Okay, I heard you say that the author's opinion is, and we're going to underline here to show this, veggies are great. Okay, not all of you might think that or agree with that, but it's the author's opinion. They think that veggies are great. Okay, and we always have a reasoning why we think the way we think or believe something. Okay, why our opinion matters. So I want you, for the next question, to think about what reason does the author give to explain why vegetables are great? So take a look at the poem again on the page and think about what reason does the author give to explain why vegetables are great? So take a second to think about that. First graders, keep it up. You are doing a great job. All right, here we go. The stem that I would like you to use is the reason the author gives is. Go ahead and share with a family member, your pet, or your stuffy your idea right now. The reason the author gives is, I'm gonna go ahead and listen. Awesome. I heard you say that the reason the author gives is they're good for you. Okay, the author's opinion is veggies are great, and the reason is that they're good for you. That's the reason the author gives us in this poem about vegetables. All right, here's my next question. Do you agree with the author's opinion that vegetables are great? I'm gonna read that one more time. Do you agree with the author's opinion that vegetables are great? The stem that I want you to use right now is I agree or disagree. Now, we all use different signs in the classroom to show what agree or disagree look like. So in Rule 116, we use the agree sign. And the disagree sign, we use the peace sign. But go ahead and use what you use in the classroom, that is okay, to share if you agree or disagree with the author's opinion that vegetables are great. And once you've shown me an agree sign or disagree sign, I want you to think about why you agree or disagree. And when you have that idea in your brain, go ahead and show me a silent thumb. All right. When you are ready, go ahead and share with a family member or a stuffy or your pet. As I did below here with Coco, I was able to share with my dog if I agreed or disagreed with the author's opinion that vegetables are great and the reasoning behind that. Because. Okay, now we're going to take this information that we just talked about. If we agree or disagree with the author's opinion that vegetables are great. And we're going to be using our writing journals, okay? And writing the sentence stem, I agree or disagree with the author's opinion that vegetables are great because. So here is my example. I said, I agree with the author's opinion that veggies are great because I think that they are delicious. And again, remember, it's my opinion. It's okay if you all don't agree or don't think the same. I think that veggies are delicious. Now, when you're all done writing down if you agree or disagree with the author's opinion, if you have time at the end, you may go ahead and sketch out a drawing like I did here. I drew myself and I used a speech bubble to say yummy. And I drew a corn, broccoli, some beans, because those are some of my favorite vegetables. And I think those are the ones that are delicious. Then for the next part, before I send you off to write this sentence stem in your writing journal, I want you to think about some things, okay? I want you to think about how you are writing your letters. Are you using giraffe letters, monkey letters, chicken letters? I also want you to think about your headline, beltline, toe line. And in your notebook, you have your headline as the color blue, your belt line with the dashes in the middle, and the toe line in red. Okay, so you have your belt line, headline, and toe line. So think about those lines while you are forming your letters today. When you are writing your sentences, think about your capitals, your punctuation. Are you telling someone something? Are you asking someone something? And does your sentence make sense? Okay, by going back and rereading to someone what you wrote down. Now, if there are words that you don't know how to spell out, I want you to think about the different strategies that you learned in class with Ms. Price and Ms. Estevez to write down tricky words. One strategy that we use in Rule 116, I'm pretty sure that you all have used this strategy as well, is sounding out each sound that you hear in the word. So break apart the word and use your sounds, your different sounds to build that word. All right, now it's your turn, first graders, to go off and try this out on your own. Again, the question is, do you agree with the author's opinion that vegetables are great? You're going to use the sentence stem, I agree or disagree with the author's opinion that vegetables are great because. Okay, so you're writing the sentence stem in your notebook, okay? Make sure that you write your name and your date here at the top right corner of your paper. As you can see, I have wrote down here for you to see where you should write your name and date. Again, go ahead and think about the different letters you are forming. Think about the headline, beltline, toe line, your punctuation, and your capitals as you are doing this. And I would like to end our lesson with, what did you learn today? Think about our goal that we Corley read at the beginning of this lesson. What is it that you learned during writing today? And go ahead and share that with a family member, your pet, or your stuffy. And then I can't wait for you to use that information that you learned today for our next lesson on Wednesday. First graders, have a great day today. I'm so proud of the hard work that you did today. Make sure that if you have time, go ahead and sketch out a drawing to match the words that you wrote down today in your notebook, in your writing journal. Hasta luego. See you Wednesday.